stone up to fix the driveway. I got a few loads of ABC. I know it looks like dirt. But I got a few loads of this about 3 weeks ago. It looks like dirt, but it packed harder than hell. I got some right here. And about 5 years ago when I bought the farm, you might be able to see it here in a minute when I turn. But I had to build the driveway through a low-lying area, and I needed a crap load of dirt. So this old irrigation pond that was here, when it was dug a long time ago, they took all the dirt and piled it up over there. Well, I took that pile of dirt and hauled it up. I had the Mini and that Army truck, hauled all the dirt up here with that little Mini and that Army truck, and built the driveway in. I'll show you when we get up there. But the dirt, it's the type of clay out here, it's a real fine, silty, non-perking clay. And when it gets wet, it stays wet, and as you can see, it pushes out. If you put rock in, the clay will push out until you finally get a solid base. Well, I didn't know that's exactly what I was working with, and I was about broke at the time, and I couldn't afford to haul in a bunch of rock, so I hauled all that dirt in. See how the road tapers? Well, I put about 2.5 foot off through here, dug out all the mud, piled it up, hauled it off. Well, stone's expensive. I don't care if you're in the grape business or not, it still costs a lot of money. And it's a 1,000-foot long driveway, and it never got all the rock that it needed. You can see where I've graded right here. Well, over time, with all the trucks coming in for building the house and the dump truck, when I hauled rock in, I never, it needs like a good 6 to 8 inch thick base, and it ain't got but probably 3 or 4 inches of a base material. And where the tires go, it just keeps rutting it out and making ruts in the driveway. And the mud will start pushing up in the center. So I finally got fed up with it last night, or yesterday afternoon. Took the tractor and scraped all the stone I could off the driveway. I got it piled up there. It didn't turn out to be much. And then I come down here with the motor grader. I got the motor grader here at the house. I run down here and bladed it out, kind of filled in the major ruts. Then I pulled my slopes up, and I hauled some of this up here yesterday and got that put in place and bladed it off. Well, I want to do some more because I landed a little gig. A buddy of mine, he's from out of town I went to school with. He's about a good hour or so away from here. He's got a big clearing project. Well, they ground up all, they're doing it now. They're grinding up all the tops and branches and everything into a mulch. And I don't know no place to get rid of it. I could really use it. He just wants to get rid of it. So he's actually going to haul it out here in all his trucks. He's probably got 12 or 15 twin-axle loads of mulch. And I figured I'd go ahead and spread that out between all those trucks. Driving over it, probably, well, in and out be 30 times. That should pack it down pretty good. That way I can finish blading. I can blade it over tomorrow evening when they get done. And maybe I can spread that rock back on it. It's supposed to be 80 tomorrow. This stuff's kind of wet. I was in a hurry, as always. Dumped it out right here, and the water kind of puddles up. And it's very saturated, so it'll pack like hell, though. So I'm trying to haul this up there and get it back in, get it spread out with the backhoe. And I'll come in there with the motor grader, blade it off, get it crowned up, and I'll let them roll it in tomorrow. And then I can, like I say, finish dressing it up, nobody has to come down the driveway. They're gonna have to hook a bucket across it.